Hi everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are not new. Today I have a video on something that I don't think is worth it from Louis Vuitton, and I know that a lot of people will, you can agree to disagree, it's okay. But for me personally, I just found that these items were not very functional for me, and it is the same item. This is the mini pochette from Louis Vuitton. I have 3 of them here, and I kept purchasing the Dame Ebene, but I realized I don't really like Dame Ebene SLGs, so I did end up selling that. And I also gifted one to my aunt, so that's why I don't have it here, or like I don't have the trifecta. As much as I wanted to love these items, I feel like more and more they just sit in my closet. And that's not to say that I will never ever reach for these again, or I will never use them. That's not to say that, but I just find that I really relied heavily on other people's opinions, and this was like a holy grail. Any video that you watched, this was a holy grail item from Louis Vuitton that everyone recommended and everyone suggested to get because it's such a great SLG. Some people even wore it as a crossbody. Some people even gifted this to their daughters, to their sisters, and yes, I think it's a really great piece to gift to the younger ones. But personally, I just do not find myself reaching for these at all. I much prefer my Toiletry 19, and that is because I feel like the shape of this is perfect and it just carries a lot more compared to the mini pochette, as you can see. But regardless, I just feel like this is a piece that was very, very hyped up. And I know some people might not agree with me that it's overhyped because they might see the hype in it and they might say like, well, I reach for mine every single day. It's something that I use every single day. I love it regardless of what you say, and that's fine. But for me, I just feel like the mini pochettes were definitely something that you keep seeing these over and over again in everyone's video, everyone's top 5 videos. And as much as I wanted to love it because I kept seeing that around, because they were so hard to get, I found myself, I was forcing myself basically to reach for them and to use them. And I just have to accept that these do not have a functional purpose for my handbag because I feel like they're just a little bit too small for me. They don't carry as much. If I have my card case and the key clay in here, I find that it would just get a little bit too big, and then I can barely fit anything else in there, like maybe a lip gloss, maybe like something else, but then like the zipper will get distorted, so it's really hard. I just want you guys to like know that you don't need 3 of these, okay? You don't need 2, one in this print and one in that print. I feel like 1 is plenty, and that's something that I actually want to stop doing in my collection, is duplicating silhouettes, because as much as we love the different prints, as much as we love having the trifecta of something, or you know, it's so hard to get, like just get it, we fall into that kind of mindset to where we're so afraid of feeling left out and feeling like we will never have the chance to purchase any of these items again. And I just feel like now I have finally accepted that I am done purchasing Louis Vuitton, and that I just feel like when you add up the amount of SLGs, it's like, what, maybe like $3,000, I would say, as far as my collection goes. Is it 3? I think it's 3. Yeah, so $3,000, you guys. I could have purchased a Chanel classic flap, like a mini, with $1,000 more. So I feel like when you look at it that way, it's kind of like you will have a holy grail bag as opposed to all these little SLGs. But I think that there are some that are really functional and some that you're going to use all the time, and I do think it's worth it if you're using it every single day. Like my card case is one of my favorite pieces ever. This was only like $215 or something like that, and I even gave away 2 of them, and I love this piece so much. But I feel like little pouches, like how many little pouches can you possibly need? I just feel like I don't know, for some reason I just feel like I'm so overwhelmed with my collection. And the more and more I look at the items that I have, because I just actually filmed my Louis Vuitton collection video, the more and more items that I see in my collection, the more kind of, I don't want to say like anxiety, but like the more I just don't feel like reaching for them, because I just feel like, 1, they all look the same. 2, I can only use so many pouches in my bags. Right now I'm using the Pochette accessoire as a catch-all, as well as my toiletry as like my little catch-all as well. One of them I use for makeup, the other one I use for my daily essentials. So those are the 2 pouches that I'm using right now. But and like I just feel like the mini pochette, where does the mini pochette come in? Like what do I put in this? My sanitizer, like little things. Yeah, I could put it in here, but I already have 2 pouches for that. So I don't know, it's just like not every pouch is gonna work for everyone, of course. Like some people might say like, Jenny, the toiletry 19 is too big for me, it doesn't fit in my bags, which is why I need the mini pochette. Okay, yes, I understand that. For me, as someone who likes to carry medium-sized bags, I would say, yeah, I mainly carry medium-sized bags, like most of my bags are. I just feel like more and more I don't really love these, and I feel like I definitely fell into the hype of them. And I just want you guys to know that if you guys do not get this piece, it's not the end all be all. Like, you're not gonna die. I understand some people might say like, but I just want it, like, you know, it's just such a great piece, and it's a classic, and it's, you know, really inexpensive. Well, I mean, inexpensive, quote unquote, for like a little pouch. But I just want you guys to know that if you cannot get your hands on these, don't cry about it. Don't be upset about it. It's just like, I even was considering getting a little pouch from Coach. Like, they had this black one with like, I think it was gold lettering, and I thought that that was so cute, like so cute, and it was all leather. And these are like canvas, like this is not even leather. But of course, I mean, these do live up to the hype to some people, but for others, I just want you guys to know that like, you don't need everything that I'm posting. You guys don't need everything that is in everyone's top 5 pieces. And I know that if you're barely getting into Louis Vuitton, this is one of the pieces that you want and that you feel like you must have. But I also know a lot of people that have messaged me and told me that they find no use for the mini pochette, and they just got it because of my video. And for that, I'm very sorry. Like I said, I literally just got these because they were hard to get, and I do somewhat kind of regret it. I don't really know if I do or if I don't. Like, I'm kind of like going back and forth in between. I do want to save them for the future. I don't know, like maybe it's just me trying to hoarder items that I feel like I might not be able to get in the future, but I just don't think that these are worth it. And I know some of you guys are going to disagree with me, and that's fine, but don't attack me for it. Don't attack me for it. I know that my opinion is definitely one of the more unpopular ones, but you guys just, I just don't think that these are like all the rage, and I much prefer my toiletry 19. I've been so happy with that, and I've gotten more use out of my toiletry 19 than I have out of this mini pochette. Yeah, because this was actually put away for quite some time. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I just wanted you guys to know like kind of where I stand on some of the pieces. As much as you guys see, you know, me purchasing all the time, there are just some things that I just don't feel are worth it or are worth the hype. And I definitely fell into the hype for like a lot of these items. And of course, you know, we are always scared of price increases. We just, you know, want to pay like the least amount possible and get it brand new. But I think it just really depends on like whether you live next to a store, whether your SA will source them for you. I just really wanted to share that because I feel like the mini pochette is definitely something that a lot of people absolutely love, and they're just so obsessed with it. And more I kind of like, when I'm calculating all of my like SLGs and everything, I just kind of think like, oh, should I have done that, because it could have equaled up to a bag. But I mean, I'm still happy with my collection. I just kind of feel like putting everything in retrospect and calculating everything was really eye-opening for me, because I realized that a lot of the money that I spent on these little items could have just added up to another bag, and I don't even really use all of these or have them in rotation or reach for them at all or even look at them. I feel like I do definitely regret a lot of my SLG purchases because they're all very just kind of like spontaneous, and quarantine really made me go a little crazy with purchasing items. So I feel like I just have like a lot of little items, and I even saw someone's video before where they had purchased the Azure Pochette accessoire as well as a mini pochette and like another like hard to find item. I don't remember what it was. I think it was another mini pochette, and she ended up just selling all of it to Fashion File, and she just got like one good bag that she wanted, which was a Palm Springs mini, I believe. And so like after seeing her video, I just kind of like had a different mindset with like, wow, we purchased all of these little things when it can add up to, you know, like something that we've always wanted or something that we feel like we might get a lot of use out of. And I know SLGs, like people generally use them like every day, or they have them in rotation, and that's great if you have a few pieces that you just love and you use them all the time no matter what. But for me, I just, like I said, pouches, I'm not really like, because my organizers have little pouches in them already, more often than not, I don't really use pouches. So I kind of just wanted to chat with you guys and just kind of let you guys know what was going on in my mind, because like I said, as much as like people love these Pochette accessoires. Like, were these worth it? I don't know. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed my video. I hope that you guys were able to find this helpful and to give you guys a little bit of insight, and hopefully you guys don't feel FOMO if you guys can't get any of these. But hopefully you can in the future, and you guys have a great essay. Nonetheless, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!